Hi there, how you doing? My name is Bucci Worldwide. Welcome to the Seven Arts Podcast. And today we have so much exciting news and exciting everything. But today we are focusing on one thing: elevating African creativity. Under that, we have three factors mainly. We're focusing on culture, creativity, and leadership. And here with me, because I'm not alone, I will introduce our guests, our beautiful guests, genius, the brains behind a lot of elevation, Miss Aisha Da Silva. Welcome to Seven Arts Podcast.
Thank you.
Yeah, how are you feeling?
Excited.
You look amazing. Thank you. So I don't want to take much of your time. This is pretty much a chat between someone that enjoyed your products and somebody that's enjoyed giving the product. And I didn't know you would be the brains behind a lot of UMP,
I know.
like a lot of UMP, what you call this, projects, So it's actually exciting to sit here and actually be like, so you knew we were coming there, and it's amazing.
I know.
Yeah. So welcome to Seven Arts Podcast.
Thank you so much.
And I just want to begin with congratulating you because I didn't mention this, but Aisha is the newly appointed CEO of UMP Festival. Am I right?
Yes, you're right.
Congratulations to that.
Thank you so much.
Now, I will go straight to asking first question. How does it feel for you to acquire the position that you're in right now, especially as a woman?
I would say I'm happy. I'm excited. I was scared, but then having the position for 2 months now, I've learned a lot of things. I've seen it's not as complicated as I thought it would be.
Oh yeah.
So I'm a person that loves music. You would not see me driving my car without listening to music. So it's that deep. If the radio is not working, I would rather stay home, not go anywhere. So being somebody who loves music, I love art. I love fashion. So I would say I'm at a point where I'm doing something that I love.
Wow.
Yes.
Should we say you're living your dream?
I am living my dream.
You know what? I take this as a big inspiration to not just the youth itself, but the upcoming female leaders. Because I know of strong young ladies that want to be in a position of decision making and leading. And you being here, this is a masterpiece. There's no perfect time. Alignment is special at this moment.
Yes.
And to understand, I read that this year's festival, UMP Festival, it's going to be a weekly long period.
Yes.
Right?
Whole 1 week.
It's going to have music, fashion,
art,
international,
film.
local,
yes,
all those things. If I were to ask you, with your team, right? Or let's just start with you. How do you plan as a CEO to implement your ideas on what was before and what will be at this time going forward?
I would say the previous festival, it was our first. So we were just trying things. So I was there and I was on top. So I have the experience.
I see that.
So I know what would work here, what would work there. So they've given me a whole 7 days. I mean, it's a lot.
I see.
Just a lot of things to do with that. So I know it's going to be a beautiful experience. I want you to come for the experience. I don't want you to say, okay, I'm going just because this guy is performing. Yes. No, I want you
for the experience itself. Authenticity.
Yeah.
I would love to just highlight this part. A lot of people may not know the guys behind UMP. Actually, I met a lot of people that thought, UMP Festival is just coming in, but they don't know how far back you guys go, the legacy you have set for the Malawian industry. Would you highlight a little bit on what has come forth from there to this point?
Okay, UMP has always been there. The past years, it was known as Urban Music Party. So it was quite a big show, a big event.
Yes.
So out of before the urban music party, I would say we had a label, Dayfair Entertainment,
Yes.
if you know it. We've raised artists like Masco, Onismas, Patience Namadingo, Pixie. They all came out of Dayfair Entertainment.
Yes.
So we've always been there. But then we made the from the Dayfair Entertainment, we had the urban music party. So urban music party, we had now the UMP Awards,
Yeah.
which were very famous.
They were big. In fact, I think they were the only ones.
They were the only ones at that
Yes.
time. Yeah. So we had the UMP Awards. So we had a break for the UMP Awards
Yeah.
and the urban music party. So we had a break, and now this is what we've been working on.
Wow.
So people were like, I think it's done.
Done and over with.
Yeah, and over, yeah. But then the festival, you just can't wake up and say, okay, we're having a festival. You need to plan.
Yes.
So the time we were silent, we were actually working on this project now, the UMP Festival.
No, I think I respect that so much. To be silent and be able to study the craft that you're about to journey into. I think it's a beautiful thing.
It is.
It only prepares you for the best and what could be worse along the way. And I would like to just congratulate you guys for stepping into this big phase, because to really look back on the journey where you introduce all these big iconic names to doing the urban music festivals, what you call this, the UMP Awards, when it was introduced. I remember the first one I attended was in Blantyre, and then we did.
We have your pictures too.
Wow.
Yeah, we do.
We're gonna put them in the scroll. Yeah, that's beautiful. But it's rich of its culture, and to know that you guys were able to pull moves like bringing in international acts.
Yeah.
I can only imagine for this year, 2025, who you're bringing, who the African big voices you're including in terms of like art, music itself, fashion. I don't know if there are names that you can be able to like just highlight to us, or you're allowed to reveal.
No, I don't want to reveal it now. I'd rather keep it a secret.
Okay. I'll respect
Yeah, I'll make the big news
Yes.
soon.
No, I really I would love to come through it, and we're definitely attending. I mean, the whole team. We're
Yeah,
7 hours. We're
the-
coming.
Yeah, the whole team. Now I know who's here and who's not here. So I'll actually have a list of all the members of Seven Arts, and I'll be expecting
Thank you. Hey guys, tickets on us. Tickets on us. Yeah. So apart from that, I would like to also just ask on like, how do you plan to amplify African voices, to begin with the Malawian voice, because we do have a culture of music here that's really growing big. We have designers, we have art that is really like growing in a bigger way. Like the evolution is beautiful to watch over the internet and real life and stuff like that. How do you plan to put that on a platform that will benefit them apart from just being seen? Because for a long time, I think the biggest thing that's happened is artists will go, they'll experience, and they'll go back home, and next day they'll just proceed like the normal day. But how do you plan to make this a special package that when artists come through, all these designers come through, when the UMP festival ends, they will proceed with something contributed, added on to whatever that they have going on in their lives?
Okay, first of all, as you see, we call it the UMP International. First,
Yes.
it's cause it's international. We're not just dealing with Malawians.
Yes.
Us as organizers, we invite our fellow organizers from outside. Like the last year, we had the international promoters and youth organizers. International promoters and event organizers of Africa. So when they got here, they were amazed.
Oh, wow.
Like, we didn't know you have such talent in Malawi. I loved how they actually mentioned out, they saw Achinagata when they were performing.
Yes.
Yeah, they were so impressed by his performance.
Wow.
Like somebody would just go out there and pull out such a beautiful performance. So they mentioned a few artists. So these are the people that were organizing the Chris Brown concert,
Yeah.
the Neo concert,
Pretty big.
yeah, the John Legend concert. So we actually want our festival to be a platform where people are there to showcase their talent. And somebody is out there will be able to pick something from there. So we not only them, but we had people coming in from Australia, from Zambia. Not as we, of course, we had people coming in for the festival,
Yes.
but these were there as other event organizers. Yeah, so they've got big concerts going on. They've got very big connections. Yeah, so we know they'll be like they're in touch with several people they met there. We'll be able, there are some days we just meet someone and they're like, I met this guy at UNP Festival. Look where we are now. So we want more of those things.
So should we say UMP Festival is about to become the biggest plug for artists from Malawi to cross over to the international?
Exactly, that's our goal.
Wow.
Yeah, we want our artists to go further. It shouldn't be all about Malawi.
Wow.
They should be able to share stages with big artists.
Amazing stuff.
Yeah, that's what we are working on.
No, that's amazing, you guys. I want to go into collaborations and partnerships. I have seen on my research for other festivals, there are companies that are involved, companies like Red Bull, companies like Dragon, Nike, Adidas. UMP Festival being a beauty that represents Malawi. Do you guys have any plans of partnering with like bigger corporations that will be able to give a chance for the UMP Festival to go further than just being in Malawi and being heard of outside and say, oh, there's just UMP, but to actually be something that people would say, okay, I want to go there and check it out because I want to fly there. There's this artist, is this happening? You say it for the experience, for that experience. I would like to know, like on partnerships, what do you guys have plans?
We're working on partnerships with some organization. I can't reveal them now.
Okay.
Because we haven't reached the final stage.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we've just been planning for 2 months now. So we're getting there. But we'll make a statement in a month or two about this.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll be able to get all the info there. But on like partnerships, we are trying to partner with other festivals. So I know when it comes to festivals, we see each other as competition.
Yes.
But then we want to do things different. I mean, we're in the same business. We can always pull each other up. It's not just about, they all have their own theme, their own venue, but we can always help each other out. We can always work something out.
So should we say you guys are empowering coexisting?
Yes, that's what we want. We should be able to, like, for example, there's a festival like Blantyre Festival.
Yeah.
I should take my team, like, guys, let's go. We volunteer or help them out in some way. I mean, we might have a good stage stage manager, and they don't. We should be able to use ours and help them with their things so that, we help each other out, lift each other up.
Why is it that you guys are looking at this as an opportunity for growth rather than competition compared to the normal culture? Because what you've said is literally the reality on the table. Everyone is like, oh, we're doing this. We can't share this information. Yes. Why is it easy for you guys to look at it that way?
Because our main goal is not us as UMP to benefit, but the Malawians, the artists to benefit. So if it means we need to hold hands with our fellow festivals, why not do it? I mean, the goal is to help these guys. It's not about us. It's not about people who think it's a business or what. So our side, we don't prioritize that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, amazing stuff. Back to you. You are going to be taking a big lead on this big project. And I just wanted to ask, what are some of the biggest challenges do you foresee And to be optimistic, how do you plan to address such kind of problems? Because a lot have reasons to believe, oh, this is a man's world. And they'll be like, oh my God, no, how can she make? But for you, you have taken this with pride, you've taken this with joy, you've taken this with so much an optimistic vibe towards it. How do you plan to actually conquer all that?
Okay, I know people will be like, she's a woman, how can she do this? But I feel like I would work better than a man.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Amazing.
Being a team leader involves a lot of things.
Yeah.
You need to have a relationship with your workers. You need to, it should be on a personal level.
Yeah.
So that at least you know when something is bothering this one, it usually affects their
Work ethic.
Their work ethic. Yeah. So I am a mother. I'm a mother of two. So I know how it is to raise a child.
That's a big one.
Yeah. So being a lead, I want to be a mother to these guys. Yeah. So, but then some of the challenges that are faced, I would say, being a woman, you're in an industry with men. Some will not take you serious because they want to be on top of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you tell them to do this and they'll not do it, or they'll do it without giving it full potential. Yeah. So, but then I'll not take it personal. I know we'll get over this, we'll get you.
Okay.
Yeah. And the other challenge is I'm working with a completely new team.
Oh.
Yeah. So different from last year, this year we've got a new team.
Okay.
So you're kind of now starting things from scratch.
I see.
Yeah, but then it's not a big thing. We'll get over it.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing that I'm picking up from your attitude towards it is you're looking at the glass as half full, not half empty.
No.
Yeah?
Yes. The glass is
Beauty there.
full. Yeah.
Amazing stuff. No, I think that's one of the most beautiful things that we should have in like leadership itself. You know, the concept is big, it's challenging, but to have an optimistic attitude towards it, it makes things much easier for you to conquer. We're heading towards the end, but I'm still going to ask you a few questions because these are very important ones. Technology. There's a lot of technology that we see on international stages. You know, this has to do with like what the stage is gonna do, whether somebody's gonna jump out from like below to the stage, or someone's gonna fly. Recently, Chris flew.
Yeah.
We have all these big LCDs, and then we have screens and stuff like that. How do you think you guys are gonna pull the newer technology for this festival? Should we expect nothing? Should we expect a new level of technology? Or what are we looking at?
You should expect a new level of technology. Yeah. I'll not say it because it's a surprise.
Okay.
But then as UMP, we're taking this to another level.
Okay.
Yeah. So just
Hence the elevation.
Hence the elevation. We'll show you things.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So be excited when it comes to this part.
All right, cool. We definitely will.
Yeah.
And on the part of not forgetting what UMP is and the fact that it comes from Malawi,
Yes.
honoring the culture. How have you guys shaped that? Because we believe that UMP Festival, I think I read somewhere where it said, there's a word that was used, but it was more of the authenticity of UMP is inspired by the Lake Malawi.
Yes.
Right? So I just wanted to know on that, like, how do you guys plan to put the two together? Culture and evolution, or innovation in a way, because now when we say innovation, we're now touching base on like AI technology, we're touching base on all these things that we're talking about, but at the same time we've got culture which needs to be honored and say we're Malawians, we have this, we have fashion and stuff like that. How do you plan to put those things together?
Okay, I'll first give an example of what we did last year. When honoring like our culture, we're dealing with people from Cape Maclear. We've got a community right that side. So we're doing the music festival, but we gave them a chance as well to experience this.
Yes.
So we had our community site. It was called the Evson Matafali site.
Oh.
Yeah. So we had like the blacks.
Oh, I think I saw that.
You saw it.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was free. It was free. We wanted to interact with the community. So we wanted our international guests to interact with the community, to learn about the Malawian culture.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that was the opportunity that we gave them.
Yeah.
And we gave the Malawians to learn something from these guys.
Okay.
Yeah. So that side was free. Yeah. It was free. They would just go there and do. So about Lake Malawi. Lake Malawi is so beautiful.
Oh, it is.
So, like, I would say 70% of tourists that come to Malawi, they come for the lake. And when we say the lake, I would say 90% love Cape Maclear.
Yes.
It's
always the
beautiful.
top of the town.
Yeah, it's the top of the town. So you'd see everyone goes to Cape Maclear. So we wanted to take advantage of that fact. That, okay, so these guys are going here, but there's nothing of this sort happening this side.
Yes.
Let's do this festival here. So that when they're coming, they should experience the festival and the lake.
Wow. So this year we're spending a whole week
A whole
at
week.
Cape Maclear.
Yes.
The UMP.
And you know why you're spending the whole week here?
Yeah.
Because we have a lot of activities going on. Our festival is not just a music concert. Okay. We have the Cape Maclear Film Festival. Yeah, we had it last time as well. So last year we called out for films. We had more than 3,000 applications.
From Malawi?
No, international.
Internationally?
Yeah, we had more than 3,000. So we managed to show a few. Yeah, so because people were complained like, we only watched 2, 3 at the same time. We needed to go see this guy perform. At the same time, you guys were having Miss
Yes,
UMP.
that's the challenge.
Yeah, so that's why we did the 7 days now, so that we focus. If we're doing film, we're doing the film festival today. So we have awards as well, film awards at the film festival.
Yo.
And then we're having Miss UMP. We had Miss UMP last year as well.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, so we're having Miss UMP as well. And when doing the Miss UMP, we've invited a few designers to showcase, Malawian designers and international designers, to showcase their fashion. So we'll have even the UMP Fashion Awards.
Dude, you guys have everything packed.
Yes. Apart from that, we're having the UMP Awards, Music Awards.
Yes.
There as well. Yes. And then we're having a whole art exhibition. Yes, we do have.
Now you guys are in your bag.
And on top of that, now we have the music. We have headliners from.
Yeah.
No, I'll not mention them. We have.
It was coming.
Yeah, we have international headliners.
Yes.
And our local headliners. It's just going to be big. It's going to be amazing.
Explosive,
Yeah, you will not have a minute of you just sitting. There will always be something that has to be done.
I think that's one of the that should be one of the key things that we hope to see in terms of difference. Because there's other down moments at festivals, and especially when it's like in the morning, the morale kind of dies down.
Yeah.
And you never know when it's going to pick up. I feel like what you guys have going on might cover those spaces. People will come, have fun, and go back home fulfilled.
Yes, that's the goal. That's
the beauty of this.
Yeah.
No, congratulations, you guys.
That, we just don't want the people coming to benefit.
Yes.
But also the artists performing, the guys showcasing the art guys showcasing their portraits and stuff. So we're actually working in the sport. Forgot to mention that there's sport. So there's beach soccer or volleyball soccer. Beach volleyball. Lots of swimming competitions.
That's the place to be.
Like last year, you go there, you find lots of pool tables. People will be busy. That's what we want. Yes. So we have a sports ambassador, Robin Galande. as I'm saying, he's busy working on how he can pull this out. We have a tourism ambassador, travel with Elton. Don't know
Yes.
if you know him.
Yes.
He's very famous. He's also
Oh.
working on the tourism sector. We have music ambassador, Hayes. And then we have an art ambassador, Helix. So we have people doing these things.
Who do you guys not have there?
You,
Well, I'm coming.
I'll still
Add
be
me to
from
the
Seven
contingent.
Arts.
Add me to the list. We're coming. So, going back to what you said, what we were talking about, Lake Malawi. I want to know in the near future, right? The Lake Malawi is very beautiful, and it's not only beautiful at Cape Maclear. We have so many other different sites where if you go to the north, you find it's beautiful. So I just wanted to know, like in the near future, do you guys plan to expand to those areas and have it showcased and all those type of things, or it's just going to be Cape Maclear?
For us, we saw Cape Maclear. It's it has everything that we are looking for.
Okay.
So despite that, we chose Cape Maclear because we want to change something
Okay.
in Cape Maclear. So we want, after 5 years, the people there should be like, okay, this place used to look like this, or this used to happen.
Yeah.
But with the UMP Festival here, things changed. We're now here. So I would say we made Cape Maclear our home.
Okay.
Yeah. We're not moving. It's just Cape Maclear.
Oh,
We're not going anywhere.
so all of us from elsewhere, we gotta come to Cape Maclear.
You have to come to Cape Maclear.
All right.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Thank you. So, having to know your history as UMP, you guys have organized so many events, including festivals, right? What would you say has been the biggest challenge, and how do you plan to conquer that this time around?
Okay, I would say the biggest challenge that we faced, I'll still look back to our past festival.
Yeah.
The biggest challenge that we faced was it was a new festival.
Yeah.
So we'll try to go to this guy. Can you help us with this?
Yeah.
And they were not so sure, like, what's going to come out of it. We've never done it before. They don't know what to expect. Yeah. So now things are different. I feel like the challenges we had last time will not be able to have them this time. And the other challenge we had was a shortage of.
Yeah.
So the week of the festival, it was completely dry. There was no fuel.
Chaotic.
So we had problems with that. That affected us a lot. But I would say we learned. Now we'll have a plan B.
Wow.
In case that comes up, we're going to do this. So I would say that's it. We're also trying to involve the government a lot.
Okay.
Because when it comes to festivals, it's just about people going to enjoy and what, and the government doesn't come in.
Yeah.
So that's another big challenge. But as I speak, I've already engaged the Department of Arts, Ministry of Tourism, Ministry of Youth and Sports. Wow. So I want them to be able
legit.
Yeah, to be able to help us with something so that it carries weight. Like the government should be involved.
Okay. So I'm guessing this is something that you guys are setting a standard for. There's no one else that you can go look for help for. You guys are setting the blueprint as we speak.
No, we always need help from someone. So, like I said, it's only been 2 months. We're just trying to knock on some doors.
Okay.
Yeah, so we haven't gotten feedback yet. We haven't gotten to the, we haven't reached the agreement yet. Okay. Yeah, but we are working. We'll be able to announce some of the big deals that were secured.
Wow.
In a month.
Amazing. Well, we're positive about it. We feel great. So let's get it.
Yeah.
Listen, I feel it's been great. I've touched on a lot of things, and the fact that this festival in itself is going to be carried by you. It means a lot to everyone that's just watching and say, oh, you know what? I think this is a place to be. It's exciting to see the angle that you took it and say, you know what? Oh, these are my babies, and I'll take care of them. And I'm gonna make sure they're fed. I'm gonna make sure they have fun. I'm gonna make sure they're protected.
They're happy.
So in my case, I'm looking at the whole concept of a mother as there's gonna be proper security.
Yeah.
There's gonna be proper serving of food. Everyone is gonna have a great time. At the same time, people are gonna go back home with their money well spent and not feel, oh, I went, I lost this, I lost that, and all those type of things. I think you guys are doing such a great job, and I'll only say continue, because for us, or what's left for us, to prepare to come there, have fun, and I'm taking a whole week holiday for that.
Two actually.
Yeah?
You need to come a week before.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Are we ever gonna go home? Because I'm not gonna go home.
No, a week before, so you teach us the dance moves.
I got you.
Yeah, when these guys are coming, you already know how to. Yeah.
Coming out to the house. Listen, Aisha Da Silva, we are so happy to have had this chat. And for everyone watching, this was 7 Arts Podcast with Aisha Da Silva, the CEO, the newly appointed CEO of UMP Festival. Until next time, I will catch you. My name is Bucci Worldwide. I've been your host, and see you next time. Bye, 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 bye.